What's up, guys? My name is Clint Richards. My friends call me AZ. I just got out of prison today. It's been about, I don't know, going on 24 hours now. I had a long travel. Got released from Leavenworth, Kansas, flew all day. Now I'm in Spokane, Washington, where I'm going to be staying for a little while until I get things situated. I got a story that I need to tell, and it was really important to me that I tell this story the day that I get out because I've been anticipating this for a long time. I've been locked up for about 2.5, 3 years, and I missed out on a lot of life, and I got a lot of things that I need to say. And I already did this video once, and it was just kind of, like I posted it, and I was just so eager to just get this out there, and it was just, and it was embarrassing on how many f bombs I threw out there, and I just feel like it really took away from the message that I have to say. So I figured that I'm laying in bed, and I got to tell it again. I got to do this again. I got to do it again because it's just that important to me. So, I figure I've been waiting so long, I better just get it out there. Brass tacks of the situation is on May 19th, 2019. I got I was beat by the police, man, and it was just one of those situations that we see on the news, too often. And the problem that I've had with this is that I haven't had any luck. I haven't had any ability to get my story out there. I haven't been able to be heard, and I've just been run through the court system for years now, and it's been terrible. So I want to tell you guys what happened, and then this is going to be the first of a long series of videos that I'm going to be posting and just telling you guys exactly what's been going on with me. And there's a whole lot to the story, and I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to offer everybody in our country, and that's just what it comes down to. So, May 19th, 2019. This happened in Topeka, Kansas. Case number 19-CR-987. I was homeless in Topeka. I was walking through a residential neighborhood that had no sidewalks, so I had one of two options: either walk on the road or walk on private property. And I chose to walk on the road, but it was in a residential neighborhood. Not really a big deal. Okay, so cop pulls up. He waves me over. He was on the other side of the street. I was walking towards oncoming traffic. He waves me over. I walk up, and he didn't say anything to me. He just started whooping my ass. And he grabbed me. He threw me on the ground. I've always been really compliant when it came to law enforcement, and I didn't fight him back. I never hit him back. He started whooping me. Then three of his buddies showed up, and I had one of them sprayed mace on his finger. He wiped into my left eye. The other two came at me. I had one of them on each one of my legs with the taser on me. And I mean, these guys were working me, and they worked me, and they tased me up until I had a seizure. And I never let go. I never stopped holding on to my rib cage, and I wouldn't let go. And I just remember saying over and over again, like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Now, the thing that's messed up is that I went to jail because I had a $10 crumb of dope in my pocket. They gave me 3 charges: possession of drugs, interfering with LEO, which is the most ridiculous charge, and then improper use of a roadway. Now, I mean, I just can't stress how much that this is a really serious issue, and I told everybody that I possibly could to try to get attention on this. I mean, I told my attorney, first attorney. He wasn't very professional. I fired him. I got a second attorney. The second attorney said, "Yeah, this is a big deal. You need to pursue it." But he said that he couldn't pursue it because it wasn't in his scope of services being a public defender. So I started writing letters. I wrote the newspaper. I wrote the news. I wrote about 6 or 7 private attorneys. No response from anybody to this day. I haven't gotten a single response. I wrote the governor of Kansas, Laura Kelly. No response. I wrote my judge. My judge just passed it off. No response. And I mean, I ended up getting convicted of this. Now, as a result of this, I mean, it really caused a catastrophic course of events in my life. And I mean, I got out after 90 days for this charge. I got out on OR, and I screwed up. And I mean, I can say this or I can say that, but the fact of the matter is that the fear of authority in a town that I didn't belong in was just one thing that contributed to me being placed in a position that I felt that it was a good idea to go rob a bank, and I did. And I robbed a bank, and I went to federal prison, and that's what I just got out of federal prison today. Now, the reason that I'm doing this, the reason that that I'm posting this is because I want to get attention on my case. And not only do I want to get attention on my case, but I would like to use my experience to see what I can do to make a difference in our country to prevent things like this from happening again. And I've got some ideas. I've got some things that I really know that we can fix this problem. Like there's things that we can do. We can fix this problem. And, this doesn't have to keep happening. And I know from my experience, I know all the things that I didn't have, all the things that I could have utilized that could have hold these people accountable to where the next time they're going to think twice about it because they know that they're going to be put on blast. But the reason that they keep on doing this is because they know that they can go get a false conviction and nobody's ever going to do anything about it. So who cares? The fact of the matter is that I'm a victim of of systemic failure. I am absolutely a minority, and I'm a minority because I'm a felon. And it's a byproduct of our judicial system, and that's just what it comes down to. Now, tomorrow I'm going to post another video that's going to be kind of the continuance of this and what happened next. And this is there's a lot to say. There's a lot in my story, and I want to get justice, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here for justice. So I just ask you, please. I've got like 15 Facebook friends. I'm starting out fresh. All my friends are in prison because everybody that I know that's had my back, other than the little bit of family that I have. They've been with me in prison the last couple of years, and those are the people that I have. That's who I have. I'm just getting out of prison. I don't have nothing, man. I have nothing but a little bit of family structure, and and it's sad. I'm 39 years old, and I'm an American, and I really got fucked over, and that's what it comes down to. So, just please, if you see this, I'm just asking you to just pass it on because I want to get this to legislation. I want to get heard. I want to utilize my voice. I want to utilize my experience. And I want to try to turn my negative experience into something that can be really positive for the next guy like me that's placed in a position. And maybe these police, maybe instead of causing more harm, maybe they can actually be a part of the solution. And, we all need to work together. So, with that, I just want to say to myself, welcome home. And thank you guys for watching. I call this AZ Meets the World. So thank you for participating. Thanks for being a part of my story.